Set Piece Podcast. Hi, I'm Miles Weston.
And I'm Kerry Phillips.
And this is the Set Piece Podcast,
where we talk about everything to do with football, mental health and well-being. Now, this is like one of the reasons why we do what we do, because I've never met this guy before, right? Miles, have you met Tash before?
No, I never met Tash.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you reached out saying about the pod and everything like that, and then we was like, let's get you on. And like just from our conversation that we've had off air, I already feel like, another brother that we need to know his story. How are you, my bro?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Woke up this morning, so I'm feeling positive, man.
That's a good look. Do you want to introduce yourself, man?
So my name is Tashan Jordan, but in the footballing world, I'm known as Tash.
Yep.
From West London, 34. I had to reach out to you guys, man. Before we start, just want to big you guys up for
Thank you, brother.
bro. Appreciate you, man.
Bringing this to everyone's attention. It's a very important subject that doesn't get spoken about enough.
Yeah.
So I just want to big you lot up before we start, man. I saw a video with one of my close friends, Elliot Cox.
Shout out Els.
Big up Els, man.
Out
Yeah,
Els.
man, clean-hearted guy, man.
Yeah.
So, I had to message you guys, and luckily you guys, invited me to do one. So I said, yeah, man, definitely couldn't turn that down.
Yeah, man. We definitely, like I say, we want to hear from everybody, because everybody's got a story, everybody's got a journey, and I feel like until we start getting to a point where we're comfortable in having these conversations, how do we help each other?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So
100%.
let's get into it. So, right. So firstly, we've got QPR Youth. That's where you started, right?
Yeah.
But I've got to ask, where did football start for you in terms of like age group, and how did you realize, okay, cool, this is something I want to go into?
So I probably started football at the age of maybe 3 or 4 years old.
Okay.
And the great thing about the journey was there was no pressure to make it, no project Mbappe, no project Ronaldo or anything like that. It's just me and my dad. So I'm originally from Acton, in West London. Luckily, we had a park near where I live, and we just, learning about the fundamentals of the game.
Yeah.
So the key word fundamentals is fun. So it was fun. There was no pressure.
Love that.
I'm left-footed, just like my dad.
Nice.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone in this
I'm
game is
left-footed.
left-footed.
I'm left-footed like my dad as well, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Trust
just not the
me.
football. I'm the only one that's not football. Everyone's left-footed.
So I think the first time he saw me drop my shoulder, he said, "Oh, we might have something here." You know what I mean? So we did that for a couple of years, and then just to up the social aspect, we started going to the park. There was a Steve Gallen. We'll talk about him a bit later.
Yeah.
He done a football school in Acton Park.
Okay.
From the ages of 5 to 11. I joined that, done very well every week, and he thought he saw something in me.
Yeah.
He offered me a trial at Queen's Park Rangers at 8 years old.
Okay.
Didn't get in.
Okay.
Didn't get in. But I wasn't down about it because I wasn't really, who cares? I just want to play football.
Yeah.
I'll play World Cup singles. Like I don't really mind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just carrying on playing, just for the fun of it. And then one of my childhood friends, he said, "Oh, come join my team, Old Actonians." So we're still in Acton. We're still, still playing for fun and all of that. But I'm gaining a reputation now.
Right. Okay.
Especially in the area.
Yeah.
Joined the team. Probably one of the best experiences. Gaining friends at the same time. We went on a really good cup run. Scored a hat-trick in the semi-final. So I didn't even say. So I was playing centre midfield. We got to the final, and then I saw in the corner of my eye in the final a guy in a QPR tracksuit.
Yeah.
I said, maybe he just likes QPR. I'm not sure. I don't know. And then he spoke to my mum, and then he said, "Yeah, I like the look of him. I want to bring him down for a 6-week trial."
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. I'm a bit older now, so the
Yeah.
fun aspect is slowly dying, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, I wanna do this.
Yeah.
I want to do this now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Went on trial. Nervous, man. The difference, like the facilities, because when you're playing at a young level, it's like equivalent to Sunday League. Not everyone's in the best shape. Like, do you know what I mean? No one's really taking it serious like that. So I've gone in there in the change rooms. I walk in there. I'll never forget it. I walk in there. Everyone's just quiet, and then they just look up at me. No one knows me, so they're like,
okay.
Who's this?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first, it's like, how you doing? Like, boom, we shake hands, whatever. But then it's, what position you play?
Yeah.
Like, that's the next
Intimidation.
Yeah. I'm looking at their boot. They got the newest boots. The kit's laid out. I'm like a bit intimidated.
Yeah.
And then I'll never forget. A young man spoke to me and he calmed me down because he saw that I was nervous. That man was the late Kyan Prince.
Oh wow.
Yes.
The late Kyan Prince. I'll never
Yes.
forget it. I'll never forget. He calmed me down. May he rest in peace. And went on to do a 6-week trial. And I signed. They signed me. I remember vividly leaving the car and running upstairs to tell my mum and my dad that I got signed. One of the best moments ever.
Yeah.
One of the best moments ever.
You were 11 at that time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
11.
11.
So I'm in year 7 now. So I'm
Okay.
in year 7, so I've just started. So I'll never forget my dad's face. Like he was happy, but even if it didn't happen, you still would have been proud.
Of course.
that I did that. Do you know what I mean? And that's the journey to sign for QPR anyway.
And just in that, like, obviously you're talking about that moment there, like, you said you saw, like, the facilities change. Things were different, like, from what... Did you immediately have a change of your mentality in terms of, like, okay, cool, now I'm going to have to start doing things differently. I'm going to have to start moving differently. Or did you learn that along the journey of being in the academy setup?
Yeah, I think I learned it on the journey.
Yeah.
I still had traits of how I was before it. Like it's kind of like analogy I could use, like a street rat turning into like a prince sort of thing. I still had tendencies of like non-league, if you say, like, you know, my discipline wasn't 100%. Basically, I wasn't really. I thought my ability was enough to get me through the door, but they're looking for. I mean, I'll give advice a bit later on, but they're not just looking for that. They're not just looking for that, because what they did was, like I said, I was a centre midfielder. They saw some of my traits, and then they said, let's go out on the wing, left wing. I said, but who am I to challenge them? They've been there for years, so I just did it.
Yeah,
but I had a big reputation of being a dangerous left winger.
Yeah.
But it was intimidating at first.
Yeah.
Like just the quality of players, and just the pitches. I'm not used to pitches like that. So if you have a bad touch, there's no excuse in my and I'm quite hard on myself as well.
Wow, okay.
Usually if you have a bad touch, you know, when you're younger, pitches might be a bit wobbly and all that. It's not. This is 4G. This is
Clean,
proper.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So, and everything's looked under a microscope. So I had to kind of be on point and adjust.
Yeah.
Which I thought I did.
So in terms of like QPR now, so you're at the setup and everything like that now. You started, you're getting familiar with the players and everything like that. Steve Gallen, you said, was the one that recommended you from when you was 8.
Yeah.
Did you ever get in contact or speak to him again going at a later stage?
Yeah, that was my my under-16 manager.
Okay.
Later on.
Right.
That's why that's my mentor, my football mentor.
Right.
Still keep in touch with him today.
Yeah.
At first, you know, when you're young, you think the world's against you and stuff like that. I thought he was quite hard on me.
Right.
But he expected more.
Yeah.
He wanted more. And I always say, I think it's bad when a coach doesn't say anything to you.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he doesn't really think he doesn't expect much.
Yeah.
But he taught me a lot on the pitch and off.
Yeah.
Obviously, my family dynamic. My mum and my dad, I'm in a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
So I had the discipline already.
Yeah.
But in a sporting aspect, I felt like he, you know, even just the little things, black boots, tucking in the shirt, just little things like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can get labelled as, you know, flash if you're wearing
the white boots,
like the orange boots and all that. Obviously, you should be able to do that, just to maybe want to express yourself.
Yeah.
But, he taught me a lot, I'd say.
Okay.
Definitely.
So what I want to ask is, like, so you were there from 11 to 18, right?
Yeah.
Now, and correct me if I'm wrong, Miles, you can chime in as well. Like, I could be wrong here, but I don't think people maybe understand now. Like, is it quite difficult to be able to say you've maintained and stayed in the academy? Because would you have seen so many people like within that time just leave or get released and stuff like that within that time? Would you have seen?
Yeah,
would you have
I'd
seen
say
a lot of that.
it's usually you get a 2-year contract. Usually.
Okay.
So it'd be probably from 12s to 14s, 14s to 16s.
Yep.
Once you get into 16s, after 16s, that's scholarship years.
Yeah.
So you're either going to go do a 2-year scholar,
Yep.
or you're going to basically get a pro contract.
Right.
That's kind of how it works,
How it
isn't it?
usually
So
works.
you're going to see people come and go.
Yeah.
You're going to.
So you must have been, obviously, they must have seen something in you in order for you to stay there that long.
Yeah, but this is where injuries played a part.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I got a reputation back then, dangerous left winger, good left foot.
Yeah.
But, and I know some of the viewers will know, I don't know if you'll know, there's a knee injury, Osgood Sclatters.
Yeah, I had that.
Right.
Yeah.
Growing pains.
Growing pains.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had that. As long as with that as well, I had tendonitis in my knees.
Right.
So I could play a game, and then after the game, I can't walk. I've got bad inflammation. So, you know, when you have those away games,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're on the coach, my knees are just inflamed. Like, I can't walk. But I'm putting pressure on myself. If I don't play, someone's going to take my spot.
Yeah.
So I got to play for it. So I was making it worse.
What did the physio say?
I didn't tell him.
So you just went through that.
For a bit, I didn't tell him until
You had to.
I had to. Yeah, I didn't tell him because
Yeah.
I knew someone's he's behind me.
Wow.
He's behind me.
Yeah.
And then there was a state, I think maybe 15. I said, no, I can't. I was out for 2 years.
Wow.
2 years.
Wow.
But I did enough.
To get the scholar.
No, I didn't get a scholar. Got a non-contract.
Oh, okay.
I did enough to get that. As in, my reputation was big enough for them to say, you know what, we'll wait. We'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll wait for you.
Yeah.
Like, you've done enough.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
In the physio room, dark place, man. Dark place. Obviously, I had a good relationship with the physio, John Owen, Shane, and then, you know, you're missing out on a lot, though. You're missing out on bonds that you could have with some of your teammates.
Yeah.
The banter in the change rooms.
Yeah.
The results. You might be losing 2-0, come back 3-2, and everyone's buzzing.
Yeah.
Can't really do much. I'm just I'm in the full tracksuit. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is when I didn't know it yet, but my mental is decreasing a bit. And that impacted school as well.
Right, okay.
Because I didn't take school serious, man. I'll be honest. I didn't apply myself like I could have because I was known as, I'm going to make it, man. Tash, what?
Yeah.
I'm going to make it. Do you know what I mean? My grandma always said, have a plan B. I always listened to my grandma.
Yeah.
I didn't for this.
Right.
I said, I don't want a plan B because it deviates from plan A.
Yeah.
Like, football, that's it.
Yeah.
So physio, getting stronger. Because I was quite slim, I was quite slender back then, but quick though. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Everyone's buzzing. Like I'm about to start training. Setback.
Same knee problem.
But yeah,
Or
both knees.
again.
Both knees, yeah. And then they called me into the office and then they said, yeah, you're going to have to take a break. This is after 2 years.
Right.
So to tell me to take a break again,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, tough.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
So I've gone home. They're like, oh, I told my mum and dad, I said, yeah, they told me to take a break. They called they called my parents, and they didn't have the heart to do it. Like they didn't have the heart to do it.
To you.
Yeah, because we had a good relationship, innit?
Yeah.
Proper good relationship. So the person I wanted to impress the most and make him proud, my dad had to release me. My dad had to tell me that I'm not there anymore, and just started crying, man.
Yeah.
I just said, whoa, like maybe this isn't it. This is gonna happen.
Right. Let me you said something before you got to that bit. I'm trying to think, what was it? You said about you had to rest for 2 years. You know, like, do you know how long that is?
Yeah.
To not play football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, 2
Like
years.
15 at the time.
15
Yeah.
to 17, yeah.
Like, do you know, like, to that, if actually forget football, do you know how long 2 years is not to do nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's a long time to, like, be able to just not do the thing that you love. And the other thing that I was going to say, what your grandma said, plan Bs. You see, at them ages, we don't have a plan B. It's football or nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't have a plan B.
Yeah.
So if I didn't make it as a footballer,
Yeah.
until I probably was at the stage where I didn't make it, I would have been done. It was football or nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like nothing else. Football. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's hard. And this is why I think there should be help for players, because remember, 1% make it.
Yeah.
So majority of people ain't gonna make it. But what do they? If you've just done football your whole life, what do you do if you don't make it?
Yeah. What's next?
What is next? If you've not done nothing else, you've just played football. Do you know what I'm saying?
So, and correct me if I'm wrong then. So you're in the era then, and you're in that time where Kyan died as well. Is that correct? Like,
Yeah. So,
So-
we got told in the change room.
Yeah. So it's like, was you playing then, or was you injured at that period?
I was playing.
You was playing. What was that like with regards to like hearing that? Because I remember El's perspective.
Yeah,
of
he
it,
said-
like,
yeah.
he said
touched
it was
on it and
like
that, yeah.
it
It's
rocked,
tough.
like the club.
How was that about? Was that 14, 15? That was my because I went to his funeral.
Wow.
That was the first funeral I've ever been to.
Wow. Okay.
Especially of someone that age.
Yeah.
Like football aside, good man, good family.
Yeah.
It was very sad, especially the manner of how it happened. Still, like I'm 34 now. Still, I think one of the best players I've ever played with.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
I hear that a lot though.
Wow.
I hear that a lot.
Wow. Like when people ask me best players I've played with, he's up there. Dean Parrott.
Yep, I know Dean Parrott.
But him, specimen, man,
Yeah.
from young.
Yeah.
But like I said, he was the first person to ease me in the academy change room. So I'll never forget him for that. And my dad and his dad knew each other beforehand. They had a rapport anyway.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it's a very, very big miss.
So then, we're talking about your dad had to release you.
Yeah.
Did you think that's it, done with football? Like, not going to go back to it, or was there, after you've obviously got through the emotion of how it felt, or did that kind of fuel you to go back to it?
Nah, I was upset for a while.
Yeah.
I felt a bit of shame. I was a bit
I
embarrassed.
knew you was gonna say that.
Bit embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Because I keep saying the word reputation, yeah?
Yeah.
If I see someone on the road
On news.
They're
Let's see
always
this
gonna-
as well.
Oh, what's football saying? I was QPR,
Yeah,
like,
trust
and
me.
I gotta keep saying,
I'm
I'm
telling
not
you.
there no more. you
Yeah,
know?
bro. Listen.
We're gonna get into that.
But one thing
Yeah.
that did help having a reputation,
Yeah.
the gang culture, it left me alone.
Yeah.
They knew
Yeah.
what I was.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the football bag, I got the
Yeah.
tracksuit. I'm not
Yeah.
in that, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that did help.
Yeah.
But yeah, shame. I felt shame, but fuel at the same time, though.
Yeah.
I say this all the time, man. Like, people don't understand. Like, you know, like when you're, as you said, we keep on the word reputation. You're a footballer, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even getting released, not even playing. Oh, how do you do this Saturday? I didn't even play, you know.
Yeah.
That's tough to tell someone.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I've been there many times. My friend said, "Oh, how's your game this week?" Yeah, we won 2-1. Oh, did you score? No, I didn't come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And they're
Yeah.
looking at what? You didn't come on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or you was in the stands, or do you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's people don't get that. That's a tough thing to deal with. Having to tell people that I'm not at this place no more, or I'm not, especially at them young ages as well,
Yeah,
because
100%.
that is different. You know what I'm saying? When you're grown and when you're a man, we can deal with it a little bit
Yeah.
better. But you see, like when you're younger and you got a reputation of playing at QPR and everyone knows you for that, to having to tell people that you're not there no more is
Yeah.
definitely tough, man.
But like what you just said there, like known for that, yeah. Especially later on in life, I was lost. Like I didn't have no other identity except football.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm only known for that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So then, from then you've gone to Wealdstone.
Yeah.
How long did it take before you to get back into football? Because remember QPR told you to take a break, right? So did you actually take that break and then get back into football a couple of years down the line, or did you?
Yeah, I think maybe like 2 years. So I was playing for fun, just to see if just to tick over.
Yeah.
And I went for a trial at Wealdstone.
Yeah.
Got in. We'll get into non-league,
Yeah.
but got something for you, yeah? Remember what position I said I was, yeah?
Yeah.
So now I got to get a job.
Yeah.
So I'm working retail
Yeah.
and I'm doing part-time.
Yeah.
I'm doing part-time as a steward.
Okay.
2 clubs. So one, I was at Fulham.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm not playing, so I could. But I'm a student of the game.
Yeah.
I like to like watch players.
Yeah.
Like Prem's alright, but I like watching Championship League One.
Yeah.
Just to see, maybe I could have done a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a left winger, yeah?
Yeah.
I was a steward at Brentford.
Yeah.
I used to watch you.
Man.
Yeah.
It's mad.
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I used to, like, my game was based like yours, like direct. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know how it's a bit robotic
This
now?
is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know how it's a bit robotic now?
Yeah.
Certain wingers will attack the fullback, go back, and then set it back.
Pass it. Yeah.
But when I used to watch you,
Yeah.
the fans standing up. Like, as in, no, fullback, there's no, let's go, it's me against you.
Yeah.
And that's how I used to play.
Yeah.
So I used to,
Sick.
I'm not working, I'm watching you.
That's top,
Sick.
man.
This
I'm
is-
not gonna appreciate that.
Nah,
man. I
100%.
appreciate that, bro.
100%.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
clean,
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did that for a while. But non-league, I think probably, so this is the next step in the story, but that's probably the best experience I've had. From like grafting, camaraderie, just the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
There's good and there's bad bits. It builds character, man.
It does. It does. It does.
Working a full-time job. So you might work on a Tuesday, have a game, got to be there at 6:30.
Yeah.
Away game as well. You may lose, and you got to work. You got to work on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's hard work, man.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm at Hornchurch now, and
Oh,
Yeah.
Angelo Blanton.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Big up Ange,
Yeah,
man.
clean, man.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Good footballer,
Angelo.
man. Wow.
Angelo, he's doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
And obviously, previously, when I was at Bromley, like coming from the full-time aspect to go into the part-time aspect, I respect all the non-league players, bro. I'm telling you now. Think about working all day, and then you have to go and train, or you have to, as you said, go to a game, or you have to travel to Bath away on a Tuesday night, and then finish the game at 10 o'clock, come back on a coach, go to work on a Wednesday, as Tasha said. Bro, when I obviously joined the Hornchurch, and I was like, you're doing this. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And because obviously I was used to full-time football. You go training, you go home. Do you know what I'm saying? And training in the evenings is you have to adapt to. So these people still have families and responsibilities, and so my respect for non-league going into part-time football, went up to there, because I'm saying, what? Like, you lot do that? Like, you have to graft all day, then graft again. Get up and graft again. Do you know what I mean? So people don't understand. I don't think, unless you explain it or you actually see it, people don't understand what non-league football is or part-time football is, because it's very, very tough for a lot of the players. Do you get what I mean?
And I'll say that, you see non-league, as much as I love it, the analogy I use is it's like quicksand. So if you're in it, it's hard to get out, man. Especially if you're like a maverick or like a number 10. You're weak. Like, you think you'll be doing this.
The ball's in the air a lot.
Like, you can't really show your ability.
Okay.
So if I got advice for, like, you know, younger players that might not be playing as much, go down a couple steps. Because a lot of people, I feel like they just want to play for the team name. Oh, I play for this team. Oh, okay. Did you get on? No. But I play for them though. I got the tracksuit. Go a couple steps down, get your reputation up, and build some confidence, and then, you know, get it cracking. Do you know what I mean?
I'll go one further. Sorry, Kerry. For the boys that come out of full-time football, the younger ones, I'd say, not the older ones. Older ones, obviously, they got the experience. They know the thing. For the boys that come out of full-time football and they go to part-time, and especially to teams that are doing like 2 days a week in a game, don't conform to part-time football. This is the advice I'd give. You're used to full-time. Go and do something. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't depend on the 2 days a week and the game, because, as Tash said, you don't want to get used to this. You want to be used to a full-time environment. So if that means you go and train with someone on a Monday and get to get the extra work that you need, go and do that. If that means going to the gym to get the session that you need, go and do that. Because in part-time football, you do not want to conform to that. That's not what you got ambition. You want to be a full-time player. You want to be in an environment where it's playing at the top level as you can, and that's what it is. It's full-time football is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, game on Saturday. That's 5 times a week. You're dropping down to 3 times a week. So the other 2 times, go and do what you need to do. That's the advice I give. And to all the boys at my club and the other boys that I speak to and mentor, I tell them this: don't conform to this. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you, when you was at QPR, how often did you train at QPR?
Tuesdays and Thursdays. The evening. So I'll go to school or college, and then go there at about 6 p.m.
And then you'd have a game on
the Saturday or Sunday, depending on the age groups.
So when you went to Wealdstone, what was the training? How often did you train?
That's the same. They wasn't full time yet.
Okay.
So that was Tuesday, Thursday, game on a Saturday.
Okay.
But I was young. I was about 19, 20. So I didn't get a lot of game time.
Right, okay.
So they put me on loan.
Right, okay.
That's where I played for AFC Hayes.
Yep.
And a few of my friends were there.
Okay, yeah.
So the enjoyment is starting to come in as well. So and I enjoyed it, so
Yeah.
I can't complain.
And with AFC Hayes, is that when you kind of started to kind of get a little bit more feel for football regularly and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How long were you there for on the loan?
Maybe 2-3 years.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. I feel like I stayed there a bit. I got a bit comfortable.
Right.
So this is where, like, as I said earlier, my mental health is decreasing without me knowing it.
Right.
So my confidence is kind of low, as in I was comfortable at that level. I didn't want to. So this is what I say. Like, when I was at QPR and I got released, to me I failed. So I saw myself as a failure.
Right.
So I didn't want to feel that again.
Yeah.
So I might not go for certain things, even out of football. I'm talking about like maybe jobs or certain things like that. But if I'm so good at quote unquote at football, but I didn't get it, why would I even go for this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of messed with my confidence, self-esteem,
Right.
and then that caught up with me a bit later.
Okay. So when did you kind of say to yourself, was there circumstances that changed why you had to leave AFC Hayes, or did you get that out of your own? Said, you know what, I need to get out of this comfortability and move on to Hillingdon.
Like non-league's weird. It's like we was a close group. Non-league, if the manager leaves, everyone he went to Hillingdon Borough. The manager went
And then
over there, so we just went.
Let's just go there.
Yeah, I put my safety cap on and I went over there.
Yeah.
I could have gone higher if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I kind of kept the safety on. Do you know what I mean?
Why do you think you did that?
I'd say like lack of belief that I could get back to the top.
Right.
I think it was that. Like, I know I'm good enough,
Yeah.
but it's like I didn't in there. Like I just did like my core. I just said no. I'm just gonna keep it safe.
Right.
And that affected me later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you was back with your manager, and this is a manager. Obviously, I'm assuming now if you've gone on the same team with him, you're loyal to that manager. A good manager. Did he help you in terms of your career? Would you say?
With my confidence, do you know what it was as well? I got a bit of an ego.
Okay.
I got a bit of an ego. So, respectfully, if these guys are watching, they'll know. I thought I was the top guy there. So, I wanted to remain the top guy, so I just stayed there. Right. Do you know what I mean? He treated me like that as well. Okay. I feel like if I went somewhere else, I'd have to start again. I'd have to prove myself and all that.
I hear you.
Even though I'm still young, so I should do that anyway. But I stayed there a bit too long.
Okay.
I'd say, and obviously I'm working at the same time, so I think I just kept it a bit too safe at the level I was at.
Let me ask, where was your best season? Would you say, what stats wise? Like obviously you see like, you was at Wealdstone and Hayes and then Hillingdon. Like where do you think you played your best football?
Harefield United.
Okay.
Harefield United. I'll be honest, the level wasn't great, but you have to beat who is in front of you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't care what level it is, the record that we did, it's not been spoken about enough.
Yeah.
So 38 games in a season, yeah?
Yeah.
Whole season undefeated.
That's crazy.
136, drew 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad.
So I've gone back into centre midfield. Got player of the year.
Yeah.
26 goals. And I'd say that's my favourite season where I was enjoying it as well.
Yeah.
Injury free. The season before, I had a hernia.
Yeah.
And I just said, this football thing might not be for me, you know.
Right.
And then I came back, and then we won the league. But that group of boys at Harefield was my favourite.
Right.
Just everything about it, the banter, the team nights out, and all of that. So that's probably my favourite season.
To be fair, I ain't unbeaten in any leagues, man. I don't care. I don't care what league it is. It could be Sunday league. If you go unbeaten, Like,
Nah, man.
Everything's got to go for you, you know,
Nah,
to
100%.
not
Even
lose a game.
Them
Like,
them tricky away games.
do you get what I'm trying to say, Kerry? Like,
It's raining and all that.
I'll give you your Invincibles some credit.
This guy.
You Arsenal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, big game tomorrow, man. Big game tomorrow.
Very big. In terms of like going back to Chipstead now, so where was Chipstead in terms of like your mental, like how were you mentally when you got to there? Because you're feeling like the man at Hillingdon. I'm assuming that the manager didn't go Chipstead.
No.
Yeah. So what was the reason for the transition?
Just wanted something different.
Okay.
Just something different. Wasn't really that local, so I just wanted to meet some new people as well.
Yeah.
I was only there for a bit. Steve Bakes, good manager, good man.
Yeah.
Only stayed there for maybe a few months.
Okay.
And then I went to Harefield. But yeah, like I think I cut my football career short, man. I suffered. I did a podcast with my friend.
Okay.
He did a podcast, and then we was talking about this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I started to realize I'm suffering from depression.
Right.
And then that's when it all kicked in. Like, and then, yeah, that's when it all started, I'd say.
Is that at Chipstead, or you're going back to all of the things you're kind of uncovering, everything that you're going through, and you're like, raw, okay, wow,
Yeah.
I'm suffering.
Like, as I'm getting older,
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, nah, this Jamie Vardy, Ian Wright thing ain't happening for me.
Right.
Because I still think, really, I think mid-20s, you're supposed to say, maybe this might not happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think late 20s, 30s,
Yeah.
I realised it's not happening. I think that was a bit late.
Do you think that was one of those ones where, like, that's where the decline started to come even more because you're realizing more so now that
Yeah.
it's not happening?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I'm seeing, you know, we'll get onto the mental health thing, yeah?
Yeah. But you can.
Yeah, this probably the hardest part of my life because I didn't tell no one.
Yeah.
So it was like a hidden disability.
Yeah.
If you know me,
Yeah.
I'm the life of the party. Like, if you go out to like a rave, you'll know I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm a dancer. I'm talking to all the women and all of that.
Yeah.
Like fresh trim, all of that.
Yeah.
But inside, finished. You wouldn't like. I'll party for a couple of hours, still gotta go home and have these thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What could have been, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going through that for a few years, man. Yeah, very hard to mask that. That was until I did a podcast with my friend, which kind of made me realize, looking up the symptoms, and I said, "Oh, I think I'm one of these guys that's going through this." You know what I mean? And then I don't know what happened. Just a switch happened, and then I opened up.
Yeah.
So I told my family first, and my family are supportive with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, they were sad
Yeah.
that I was feeling this way, but I had to big them up because I said, we got a rapport, a relationship where I told you.
Yeah.
Because you could have been reading a note on the bed.
Yeah.
You could have been reading a note on the bed.
Yeah.
So I said, don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
Because
That's
look at the relationship that we got that I've told you. Do you know what I mean?
That's so big. That's so big.
Do you know what I mean?
That's so big.
So I told my good friends, and I feel like these are the situations where you find out who your friends are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all good, you know,
Yeah.
going to the parties, going on these holidays and all of that. But when the chips are down, you see who's really there for you. And obviously on here, I like to big them up as well.
Of course.
And the ones that accept my thanks, they'll know who they are. They'll know who was there for me when I needed them. So there was. So I went on a few holidays with some of my friends, and the analogy I use is I was literally burying my head in the sand.
Yeah.
I didn't need to go on these holidays.
Yeah.
I could have been saving money doing some other stuff. But I needed to get away to think. So we would do the usual thing, all inclusive, little 10-day joints. Dominican Republic, Mexico, all of that. And my boys would banter me. There's only like 3 of us that would go. Like always on the end of the trips, I always go away by myself. You know, like I'm on the beach, just they always banter me like, why do you always do that? Like you're right, like da, 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 da. But they know now. But at that time, I'm talking myself out of removing myself from this world. I'm talking myself out of it. Do you know what I mean? Because the thoughts that I was having in my head, it was just kept on being repetitive. It was down, and I couldn't really take any more. Like I just didn't want to be here anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Can I ask if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but was there ever a thing of where the majority of times that the reason why you'd go for the walks towards the back end of the holidays is because you knew you're coming back to England and coming back to the realisation of everything's going to come and happen again?
Yeah, 100%. So basically getting my head out of the sand sort of thing. Like I'm like, I got to come back to this, man. You know what I mean?
I hear it completely.
And my thing was, I can say that actually. My coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So some people do drugs, alcohol. Yeah. Mine was women.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, football made me the man. Like I was valid. Like that was my validation sort of thing. So when that was removed, I thought, okay, I'm good at football, and you know, I can get some women. You know what I mean. So to me, entertaining a woman or a woman liking me validated me. Like that was the void that I thought I needed. But in doing that, I could be potentially damaging them though. Do you know what I mean? In the long run. And when I came to realization of that, I kind of stepped back. And some of the women in question, I've actually reached back, apologized. Because I was in a bad place, and I used them for comfort.
That's big,
I mean?
though. That's big.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Like we was talking about earlier, I went on a couple solo holidays. And that helped me realize a lot of things about life in general. What I was doing was I was so focused on what I didn't have, I wasn't focused on what I do have. Do you know what I mean? I'm at peace now. I'm at peace. I'm here. I woke up this morning. So now I've started, you know, these like run clubs. Obviously, at first, people are thinking it's like a place to meet women and stuff, but it's much more than that. It's like a big community. So I've joined a plethora of run clubs. Rock Up, Rise Over Challenges. That's what it stands for. Overtime. And one recently that I've gone to much more, it's around your sides, Gym Busy. Gym Busy.
Heard about that.
So it's
Bombos
like it's a good. It's a very good community. You meet different types of people, different ways of life, and that's helped me, and that's filled the void from football. You know what I mean? And it's very therapeutic. And I'm actually I'm running the London Marathon.
I love it.
April 26th. So what I was gonna do, I'm gonna split it. So the first half is for like young footballers like that got released and don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? And then the other half, which is probably gonna be the tougher one, the last 21 kilometers, is for like people suffering from mental health. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. It's something different. You know what I mean?
This is
massive.
Tough. It'll be tough. But I need something. Do you know what I mean?
Let us know as well how we can get involved in that to help you, man. Because
100%.
That's a good thing that you're doing, innit? And listen, we're halfway through, and I'm just so happy that we got you on, because some of the things that you're speaking about and the vulnerability that you're showing, that it's just I'm just thankful and thankful that you're at peace as well, man, because that's this is why this is here as well, man, because I feel like your story will definitely help others.
Oh,
Definitely help
100%.
others. Do you know what I mean?
I think that even when I come in here, I wasn't nervous. Like, I don't really get nervous because, like, I think my main objective, especially of this conversation, what I was saying to you earlier, is two things. For people to know it's okay to speak out.
Yeah.
It's okay to speak out. Oh, raw, he did this on a platform like this. Maybe I can speak to my
facts.
boy about that now. Like,
Yeah.
and for other footballers to be like, oh, I thought it was just me that went through that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So, nah, it's a good look, man.
And you're still playing football a little bit now with regards to your working while you're working.
Yeah, so I work for the Underground, and not a lot of people know there's a decent 11-a-side league.
Oh.
Yeah, so I play for the Northern Line, big top of the league, but that's top of the league. So we play like maybe every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So there's a league and there's a cup as well. It's a good
Nice.
standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good standard.
How have you managed to now take everything that you've learned? Do you still find yourself putting a bit more pressure on yourself even in those environments, or have you scaled it back a substantial amount?
I'll be honest. I don't think that will ever go.
Yeah.
Very competitive guy. Like, I need to be the best. I'm kind of obsessed with. So what it is now with football is, I feel like I have to prove why I was at QPR.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I have to prove why I had a reputation back in the day, sort of thing. But I play with a smile on my face now. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I'm still hard on myself.
Yeah.
But I think that's normal anyway. But one thing is quite annoying, but it is what it is. I feel like I've like, I don't know how to say it, but institutionalized when it comes to football.
Yeah.
Even when going to the gym,
Yeah.
I'm doing like sport specific stuff. Like, I might put it on Insta. My boy just messaged me and goes like, what are you training for?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a game on Saturday. Like I'm doing sport specific stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like even the way I'm dressing in the just the, you know, them like the
Of
plain white
course, yeah.
socks
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're just thinking, oh, he looks like a player. I'm like, no, I ain't played in like 3 years, mate. But it's just, I'm just so used to it
Yeah.
that, you know, you get them guys in the gym that are, you know, banging the big weights.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing sport specific, like resistant bands, and like it looks like I'm coming back from an injury or you know what I mean. But I did a podcast with I don't know if you guys saw it. Trent Alexander and Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd name drop there.
Yeah. I saw you.
little name drop there. And Steven Gerrard asked me a question. He said, what advice would you give to a younger me?
Yeah.
Like, if I could start again, like what advice would you give?
Yeah.
And then I said, because I was taken aback.
Yeah.
So I didn't really answer it to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
But what I would say is, regarding football, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Ability is not enough.
Yeah. 100%.
They look at other stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm talking about discipline, being on time. Can you take criticism?
Yeah.
If someone asks you to play in a different position, you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to show maturity, because, you know, okay, I'm black, fast, can beat a couple guys. All right, I got about 4 other guys
That can do, yeah.
from Enfield that can do the same thing.
Yeah.
What's different?
Yeah.
Got to show me something different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
And there's another 4 guys from Wandsworth.
Do you know what I mean?
And there's another 4 guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But do you know
So-
what it is as well? To add to what you said, you have to be likable as well and reliable.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. You see, like in football, if a manager or a club can rely on you, that can make you get signed, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't have to be the best player all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that obviously helps.
Yeah.
Listen, I always say this. I wasn't the best player, bro. There was players in my age group that was better than me.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I definitely had was
Consistency.
consistency, the right attitude.
Yeah.
And do you know what it is? I was just my work rate. I just used to think I'm gonna out. I don't care if you're better than me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna outwork you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And there was people that was way better than me, ability wise. I was good at what I done.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me to skill up a man and put it to bins, that wasn't my kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? There was.
Tash used to watch you, so
Nah,
This is it.
100%,
Do you know what I'm
man.
saying? So
100%.
there was people in my youth team that was skilling up, man, chopping skills,
Yeah.
top bins. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
But it's, if you lose the ball, I'm running back and getting it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's the little things, man.
Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wasn't.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear exactly
So
what you're saying.
Because you gotta be. Like, I think that word you used as well. You gotta be likable, because the key word today is reputation, man. It spreads.
yeah, it's
They'll be
true.
like, oh, what's the Tash guy like? What's he like?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good footballer. No. What's he like off the?
Yeah.
What's he gonna be like in the change rooms?
Yeah,
It's the
facts.
little things like that. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
they're not just looking at ability.
Nah.
Well, even if you take like Els, for example, we talk about Elliot, like if anybody was to say to me like, oh, Elliot's applied for a mechanic's job, I don't know Elliot to do anything with mechanics, but just because of the fact they said it's Elliot, I'd be like, oh, he's such a dope person,
100%.
like
100%.
such a good guy, man. Like I promise you, he will not let you down. Like I will put my life on that. So as you're
100%.
saying about the likability side of things, it's
That
things
guy's
like that.
One of the cleanest hearts
Yeah.
I've ever had the pleasure of meeting in football.
Yeah.
Great guy, man. Good players. Quick, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Quick.
I know.
He's played for my mental health team as well, bro.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, he's still got that. He's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
He's still got it.
Good guy, man.
Yeah.
No, Elliot's top, man. Trust me.
Well, yes, we're at the end of the first half. We're gonna go into the second half, the mental health side of things now. So you'll hear a few short little messages in terms of where you can get support and everything like that, and we'll go back into the second half of the Set Piece podcast.
If you've listened to the first half and was triggered by anything, contact the numbers on the screen because we want to help you and we want you to get the help that you need.
Yes, people, we are back with the second half of the Set Piece podcast. Such a dope first half, man. Such a dope first half. Tash, like I say, I just wanted to say thank you as well for, I said it in the earlier, for your vulnerability, bro. Like, just being able to speak freely like this. Like, I think people may watch this and think, oh, yeah, he's done it before, so he might be able to speak about it. But people don't understand how difficult these conversations are to kind of speak about. So, the first question before we get into anything is we always ask our guests this: what does mental health and well-being mean to you?
Oh wow, that's a big start, boy.
Yeah.
Mental health and well-being is, to me, being able to be in a safe space. Like you used the word, being vulnerable, having a safe space, vulnerable, being in tune with your emotions, up or down, and just being able to open up if you can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some people will find it hard. Might be due to, upbringing. I'm from the Caribbean background.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's frowned upon, but not a lot of Caribbean people open up like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on the environment that you're in. But some I don't know, some mental health can be like seasonal as well. It's the Christmas period, we're close to the new year.
Yeah.
Some people might be a bit down that they didn't get to fulfill what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just speaking for myself.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, man.
Yeah.
I woke up. Sometimes we take that for granted sometimes.
Yeah.
Getting home safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Turning in the key on your door. Like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Some people didn't wake up this morning.
Yeah.
So for me, I look at life completely different now.
Yeah.
Obviously that was a big part of my life, football. But what I've learned about myself is I'm not just football. Do you know what I mean? There's more to me. I can give more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, mental health is a big thing. I don't think it gets spoken about enough.
Yeah.
I think it just gets like pushed to the side a bit until it's too late. So I feel like of recent, especially with like social media platforms, podcasts like yourselves, it's getting people out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
So my mantra that I use now is be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what mental health means to me at this point in time.
So when we was going through the first half, I was writing down a lot of things because I wanted to remember so much stuff that we spoke about and everything like that. So I'll start with you getting released and your dad having to break that news to you. Now it's a while back.
No, I remember.
But how you said something that made me really want to ask about it when you said that the person that you wanted to impress the most was the person that's telling you that you released. How did you feel in that moment there? Like, was it 50-50, like the releasing side of things, but also the person I want to impress the most is telling me this?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, it was 50-50. Because it's a flick of a coin. You can get released. Do you know what I mean? You can get that, but I think it was the manner. Yeah. Not that I didn't get a fair shade. Like, if they told me I wasn't good enough, I think I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
Than what could have been.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be hanging over my head.
Yeah.
Forever now, really. But it being my dad, and obviously, he did it in the best way he could.
Yeah.
But there was a time he just had to rip the plaster off and just say it. Because I wasn't really understanding and he just had to say it.
Right.
But luckily, like I said, I've got a close-knit family, so they were there for me when I needed them. So it was like a mental shin pad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was protecting me. So, yeah.
What kind of ways did you kind of try to get yourself out of the feeling of being released? And did you kind of feel sorry for yourself, so to speak, or did you kind of just like, you know, I just need to kind of get back into this? Or like, how long do you think it take for the recovery side of things?
Like on the mental side?
Yeah.
The mental side, a couple months, a few months. Didn't want to leave my house.
Yeah.
Because, like we spoke about earlier, I feel like my identity is football.
Yes.
So if I see someone on the street or, you know, on public transport, it'll be, oh, what's going on, Tash? You good, yeah? Next question, how's ball?
Yeah.
I know that's going to be the next question coming up.
Yeah.
And having to relay that I've been released just hits every time.
Yeah.
So I would just stay in my house.
So I'm assuming that, like, in your secondary school, you was known as the guy that's gonna make it and everything like that. So, so you're going from secondary school all the way up to the second year of college, really, being the guy, and then you're having to deal with that.
So it's not, I don't think, but it was embarrassing to me.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing. But looking at it now, being more emotionally intelligent now, it's, I'd say me and other people that have gone through the similar journey, it's a success story.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can say that they've been there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it now, though.
Yeah.
But then, I just felt embarrassed. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I still had the tracksuit at my house, threw it away. I just said, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? This might be the night. I was a bit naive, a bit hard-headed, a bit childish, but I was young, so I felt kind of rejected. So I would just hide away.
Once again, it might be a bit difficult to go back. Did you find that as the months went on and you started to leave your house, right? Did you find that the reaction you thought you was gonna get from people was completely different to what actually happened. So did you maybe think, how am I gonna explain this to people? And did people react in a way of like more comforting as opposed to maybe thinking that they would be embarrassed?
It was a mixture of both. Some people I didn't tell. I didn't say anything. I just said, "How's ball?" Yeah, it's all right. My closer friends,
Yeah.
I would tell them.
Okay.
It'd probably be word of mouth. Some people I didn't tell.
Right.
Just that embarrassment. Like I said, I've got a bit of an ego, so I felt like it was a bit bruised.
Yeah.
And like we used the word vulnerable. I didn't want to show that side yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready yet. So.
And did you stay in contact with any of the players that got kept on at QPR, or was it just on cutting ties with everyone? Or,
That's a good question.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
that's a
like-
good question. No. I'll be honest. Played with a lot of good footballers at QPR, but I'll say I'm a good judge of character. Do you know what I mean? So you got teammates,
Yeah.
and you got friends. You know what?
Yeah, right.
I can.
That's true.
I feel I can chop it up with this guy outside.
Yeah.
I can't lie. There's a few players that I still keep in contact with.
Yeah.
We plan to meet up in the new year. Actually, there's a few actually, more than I'd say about eight players. Yeah, good souls, man. Football aside, some of them didn't make it as well. Some of them went on to go higher, but they still kept the same kind of mindset, same, like down. They were down to earth. Do you know what I mean? They didn't change on you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to go back just a little bit. I'm going backwards for a reason, and then I'm going to work my way round to why I've gone to this. So, So we've had the release. Your dad telling you, you're saying how you may have felt embarrassed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now let's go back 2 years when you hear that you're going to be out for 2 years of football, right? Where are you at mentally when that happens? You hear that you're going to have to take a break. Does the non-contract help you in terms of thinking, okay, yeah, it's cool? Or, as you said, correct me if I'm wrong, you're watching players play, might be 3-2, 2-1 down, and then you 3-2, everyone's buzzing, you're in the tracksuit, you can't get involved in that. Where are you at mentally in that phase?
Because mentally, I wouldn't say I was fully developed yet.
Yeah.
I was still a bit, naive to it. To me, it was a lonely road, but I still think I got time.
Yeah.
But I still felt a part of it, like just the little things, the tracksuit, being able to go to the physio. Like I felt like a player without playing.
Yeah.
And like the reputation I had, I tried to carry on as much as possible, but there's only so much, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you're seeing certain players, they're getting new players in your position, it's a bit like, whoa, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm taking 2 steps back.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating, especially going all the way there not to play.
Yeah.
Especially a game that you love. I think the word is it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there was any deep feelings yet because I was still, mentally immature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then I want to go back even further now.
Yeah, man.
Right. So, because you're giving me the answers that I kind of want, right? Which is brilliant. So I'm hoping you give it the same thing now. You're going back and you're paying through this pain, like inflammation, but you're not actually telling anyone because you're thinking this person behind me is going to take my place. Where's your mindset at there where you're going through all of this pain and not telling anybody that you're going through it because you want to maintain the status of playing for the team?
I think my mindset was kind of like, we got here. I want to remain here. I don't want to let no one down. It's just a little inflammation. Do you know what I mean? It will pass. But when it carried on, I just couldn't play on any longer. But I played as much as I could, and still, even with that pain, there's still a buzz. So in my mind, I'm quite, you know, if I could do this while my knee's hurting, what can I do when I'm injury free? That's what kind of my mindset was. Do you know what I mean? But there were some good players behind me. And I knew they were, you know what I mean, gunning for me. Like, we're all pally in the change rooms. But I know, he's injured. This is my shot. Do you know what I mean? Because football is a wicked sport, but trying to get that contract, it's dog eat dog, man.
Trust me,
It's dog eat dog.
It's me against you. It's true.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
true. And that's, remember, I always say this, in a team, maybe 3 people will get a contract.
Yeah.
In a whole team, you know.
Yeah.
So not even in your position.
Yeah.
It could be 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and a striker. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not just competing with people in your position. You're competing with everyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's what's tough. And even going back to what you said at the beginning, it was fun. When you started, it was fun.
Yeah.
Sunday League is fun. Like, and that's what for me, playing with your friends just to be free.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, I haven't felt like that in years. Like, before, just playing for fun. No, World Cup singles.
Yeah, like
World Cup doubles. You know what I mean? Just a little 5-a-side. But as you get older, you feel like you got to prove something. You feel like you got to prove. This is where egos come into it. Like, and then the fun kind of zaps out. Even when you play at a decent level, non-league, you're at work, getting shouted at. It's a bit like, okay, at least let me go football, let me express myself there, and you're not playing, or your coach is shouting at you. You're just like, what's going on, man? Where's the fun element now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I was saying all that and going back was I feel like it's only when, and we had this conversation with another person, that it feels like when you get to a certain age, around 16, 17 side of things, that's when there's a mental shift where you start thinking about the consequences. And when you're younger, you don't think of what implications or impact that might have later on down the line, because it's like you may have told somebody earlier about your injuries and had the conversation, and it might have been a thing of where it could have got dealt with a little bit earlier in terms of it. But I think it's just so important to highlight these things, because it's like there's going to be a lot of young players out there that are probably thinking that they're going to have to go through this stuff alone.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? And they're going to have to go through this stuff. And then, God forbid, they get to a point where they get to 16, they get released. And it's like all of this hard work that I've gone through, is now just gone down the drain. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is as well? Like, remember, on your journey, or on anyone's journey, your family or your parents are on the same journey.
Yeah.
Unless you know football, or unless you are in football, they're just doing the best they can.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, most parents and most players that have never been in the academy system or whatever, they're just doing the best they can. They don't know about anything. Oh, I'll just take him training and take him. Do you know what I'm saying? So unless you're in an environment, or you've done it yourself, or you're not gonna, you're just gonna listen to whatever the clubs say, whatever the coaches say, and hope for the best, because that's literally what it is. Do you get what I mean? Because imagine if your dad was in football and you was feeling your knee, he might have said stop.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But because obviously you're just doing the best he can, and he doesn't really know, your mum and dad not really in that space. This is foreign land to them.
Yeah.
Most parents is foreign land. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is why it's a tough one, because and obviously pressure from you wanting to make it, possibly to help them. Like they've sacrificed time and effort for you, and you thinking, you know what, man, he's not taking my spot, so I'm playing through this pain, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there's loads of things that happen in people's lives, which I really understand it, because I'm like, I've been through the same thing, not injury wise, but I've been in the academy system, and I know that pressure of contract times coming up, and there's someone in your position that's as good as you or playing better than you, and you're thinking, boy, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Like when you talk about like the parents as well, rain, snow, they're there, man.
Yeah, bro.
And it's only like when I get older, I'm thinking, right, they really did that. They did that for me, like, do you know what I mean? They dropped me to training, they did all that. So I felt bad that I didn't, you know, get that. I put pressure on myself for them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But everything happens for a reason, man.
Of course.
It just wasn't my calling, do you know what I mean?
And this is another thing which I'd say, because I'm, as I said, I'm currently in the academy space with my son, so I take him and I see it. But you see what it is, like, obviously my mindset's different to other parents' mindsets, because obviously I've done it, but I understand that as a player, like, as you said, mum's there Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, in the physio room, taking them to tournaments, doing one-on-one sessions. Parents are sacrificing, you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the sacrifice that a parent nowadays, or not even nowadays, but back then, had to make, like, it's a lot of time and effort, bro. And are you only child by
Nah, me and my younger sister.
So, taking him training, what about your sister?
Yeah. So she wasn't into football, like, at all, but she would come. Well, she kind of had to anyway.
Yeah.
She's younger than me.
Yeah.
But she's seen what I've gone through, and the journey I went on, and she's kind of into it now. She works for the Premier League.
Oh, nice.
Slow down.
Yeah, like with player care. And
Oh,
all of that.
love it.
It's like a full circle, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Hey.
So it's it's nice. Like, even if you don't play football, you can still do something.
Of
do you know what I
course,
mean?
of course.
Yeah.
But do you think that her seeing you contributed to her going into player care, or was it just something that she just got into?
We haven't had that conversation, but I think so, because I never saw this coming. Do you know what I mean? But she enjoys it. She's good at her job as well.
Yeah,
that's top.
Takes it.
top. Yeah.
We're very passionate about it. So, and the Premier League are doing a good job with player care.
That's definitely sick. That's sick.
That's dope. So I want to go back to go forward now. You said something which was interesting, that you moved from Wealdstone and you was on loan when you went to AFC Hayes, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you started playing football.
Mm-hmm.
So you're playing more football than you were playing at Wealdstone.
Yeah.
But then you also said that your confidence was decreasing, even though you're playing football.
Yeah.
How does that work? What was happening? Because I would have thought that because you're playing more, it would have helped you.
It helped my ego.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference between the two. So my ego, oh wow, we got Tash, like from Wealdstone. Da, 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 da. It sounds good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But my confidence, if I was confident, I would have said, nah, not this team. Let me go a bit higher. You know what I mean?
Right, okay.
But I felt like I haven't earned my stripes. I didn't earn my stripes. Like, do you know what I mean? So my confidence was low after like my injuries and stuff like that. So that's how it kind of played out.
And you seem like you was very, very hard on yourself.
Yeah.
And in terms of like proving.
Yeah. I'm hard on myself all the time. Yeah. I'm my own worst enemy sort of thing. You know that kind of you versus you sort of thing.
Yeah.
If I try something new, I have to be the best.
Okay, you have to.
Yeah, I have to be.
But you know
really
what?
good.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you got standards
within reason.
Yeah, like do you know, it's sometimes you got standards, innit? Like you know, what you can do,
Yeah.
and you keep your standards high. Like I don't
Yeah.
feel like all the time that's a bad thing, innit? Like,
yeah,
do
you
you
just
know
gotta
what I mean?
make sure it doesn't cripple you.
Yeah,
It mentally crippled me.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
and
what I
that-
mean.
yeah.
That's what it
And
did.
that's what it's, and that's not even, and I think that's where people, in my humble opinion, some people find the difference of like understanding that you may be able to do something physically, but it's the mental side of things so where that becomes draining. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and it's that, like, I think why it's so important we take care of our brain. because
100%.
There's certain men that look fantastic, great physique, women, great physique, but in the mind, you wouldn't even know. You've said it similarly. Like, you've been the life of the party. People are going to the party.
Yeah.
I always say to people, not everybody smiling is happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
facts,
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like,
facts.
What I said it to my friend yesterday. Like, ask someone if they're alright, yeah? They'll be like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Ask them again.
Yeah.
The second time, it might be a bit different. You might get a different answer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You be like, if you say it in a different tone, be like, what's going on, man? You good, yeah? Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So after I've done, because I put it on Instagram, what I was going through mentally and all that. I put it out there just to let people know like, life ain't sweet like that. Just to keep it thorough. Do you know what I mean? Just to let them know depression like is an invisible disability.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Anyone, and I work in the underground.
So yeah.
So I've seen thousands of people walk through,
Yep.
you know, people that you wouldn't think, and then you hear some sad stuff, like,
Yeah.
you know. And then I had people DMing me, close friends I don't really talk to. They're like, big you up for opening up. I'm going through this. I was like, oh, oh, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I just feel like I just hope people speak out a bit more, man, because like obviously we're talking about football, but it's not everything, man.
It's definitely not.
You know what I mean?
You were suffering from depression and still playing football.
Yeah, it was slowly creeping in. Yeah, I didn't know it was depression yet, though.
Yeah.
But I knew something was a bit. You know what I mean?
What was the trigger?
What do you mean, like?
In terms of like, you knew there was something, but you didn't know what it was. Was there a trigger that said, okay, I need to kind of get something, so maybe some sort of understanding of what this is?
When I said I did a podcast with my boy, that's when I realized, yo, let me just research this. I said, nah, I can't have that. I can't be suffering from this. Me, Mr. Like the jock of the high school and nah, never. Do you know what I mean? I'm out with the boys all the time. That can't be me. Then I'm researching it. I'm talking to a couple of people, and I'm like, yo, I think I might be, like suffering from depression. Do you know what I mean? And then it just got a bit deeper, like especially some of the shifts, the work shifts I do. I got to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to be doing this. I was supposed to be getting my football boots ready and all that. So every shift, every day was killing me each day. Yeah. Waking up, I was just like, is this it? Is this what I was supposed to do, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a people person. So I deal with the public and all that, which I enjoy. I do enjoy it, meeting new people, networking and all that. But I just thought, is this me? Is this it?
Yeah.
But you never know who you're going to meet. And like, someone could be going through something. I'm quite a bubbly guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I've done for that person's day.
Yeah.
So I don't really mind that. Do you know what I mean? But life comes with different turns, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I say something.
No, I'm saying it does. Yeah. I think it's you know what it is, as I said, like, because I've been depressed, but something you said is that you at the beginning you didn't know. That for me is scary.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I knew what made me depressed, so at least I know. There was a something that made me put me into this. Yeah. You see, if you don't know,
Yeah.
Like that's very. Do you know what I mean? That's a tough place to be in. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something's wrong, but you don't actually know what's put you into that place.
And,
Do you know what I mean?
And on top of that as well, sometimes you see like if I talk from us as men side of things, yeah. Sometimes it's about not actually wanting to uncover what it is. Because when you have to uncover, it means it's something that you've got to deal with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of those ones where it's just like, you know what, let me just get on with this.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right, but I'm all right. I'll just get on with it. And I think that's the dangerous thing around it.
I think that's why the void was women.
Yeah.
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 So I've never had a girlfriend. Never had one. Yeah. So to my thing was, I'm not happy within myself. So I don't want to put a woman in that situation.
I hear what you're
Let
saying.
me focus on myself. Let me
Yeah.
make sure I'm the best version of myself.
Yeah.
So she can get that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, people will do all sorts to avoid it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Different vices.
Oh, 100%.
Trust me.
Can you sit back now, right? And do you think you can see? Because you said that you had teammates and you've got friends that were teammates from friends, right? Can you sit back and you look at a few people now and look at and say, "Oh yeah, you were going through it, or you were struggling."
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And
100%.
do you feel like this is where, if the game had I wouldn't say evolved, but if there was more conversations around it at that comfortability at that time, a lot of players could help each other to get through.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, football and that. I feel like we don't have to get deep all the time, but sometimes I feel like it's masked through banter.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you need that though.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the banter, but sometimes it'd be nice just to have, I don't know, a little session or something, like a little mental well-being.
Check-in.
You know what I mean? A little check-in. You know what I mean? But I feel like they should do it early on, man. Like in schools. We didn't. I don't know about you guys, but in school, like we're doing the curriculum, science and all that. But I don't know about you. I haven't seen the alkaline since I left. Acid and alkaline and all that. Do you know what I mean? It's not real life. Like,
True. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, a financial lesson
Yeah.
on, finances, mental health.
Yeah.
Would have helped us in the long run. Do you know what I mean? Because now everyone's just walking around, and especially since COVID,
Yeah.
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 when you're suppressed, and I feel like a lot of people's people skills have decreased as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's, which I don't knock them, they're okay with being by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more of a, introvert.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that's when the overthinking happens though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
when you was going out, with your brethren, your raving, all of that stuff, your brethren are none the wiser.
no clue.
No one knows nothing, right?
No clue. Maybe one or two.
Okay.
Because I'm maybe one or two. But nah, you wouldn't know at all.
So, what would it typically look like for you? Talking to the man, and you're going out, raving, everything's cool, but then you're going back to a place where you just don't feel great. Like how would you get yourself up to even want to go out? Did you have a problem of wanting to go out?
No.
Or it wasn't a problem of going out?
At all. I think that was my escape.
Did you used to find yourself not wanting to go home?
Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, that was a good switch. Yeah.
That's what
No, I don't want to. Yeah. So, I'd be out, but I'd be drinking, so I wouldn't even think about stuff anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, because at the end of the day, you gotta go home and come back to thinking what you was thinking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always say that to people as well. If they ask advice and stuff like that, I'll be like, "Cool, I'm giving you this advice, but at the end of the day, you gotta go home. This is on you.
Facts. That's facts.
Like, I can tell you this,
Yeah.
but it's on you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was kind of the thing I was going through, like partying, whatever, boom, 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 and then going home to the realization, like this isn't the life I wanted to live. Do you know what I mean?
I think what's so I don't want to say it's I don't want to say it's great that you've gone through it, but what is good that you acknowledged it is the fact that there's something that you said in the first half where you said that your parents should feel, you didn't say happy, but you said they should feel good that you came to them because they could have been reading a note.
Yeah.
And I think that it's so important for everybody to have that message, to know that there are people out there that actually want to hear and want to speak to you and they don't want to receive a note.
Yeah,
You
of
get what I'm
course.
saying?
100%.
And I feel like the fact that you were able to do that, it just kind of just makes me think to myself, like, like, within the footballing industry, how many people, like how many players, boys and girls, are literally at a point where they're going through this consistently, have people in and around them that are going through the exact same thing, but everybody's walking alone.
A lot.
Everyone's walking alone.
But this is why, as I said, they've realised, remember, there's been big events that's happened in football and they had to start questioning certain things.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Certain people have left notes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it makes you think, what like, and people that you'd never think would ever do that. Do you know what I mean? So they're suffering in silence. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like even like having player care, there was no player care when I was young. Player care.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it's needed. I truly believe that everyone has some sort of mental health. Like they need therapy. I think everyone needs therapy. Everyone. There's not a person on this earth, talking adults or some children as well, but we need therapy.
Yeah.
We go through things and sit on it. Don't tell no one how we feel. It could even be something as little as losing the game.
Yeah.
And we let that loss. I used to, if man lost and I played bad, bro, listen, I would, that weekend's a write-off for me. That's not right, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone around me is affected by me losing.
But you know what? It's funny because I didn't play football, but it's the same with watching. See, if Arsenal lost,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not going out. That I'm not watching, especially where like back then when I never had control of it, right?
Yeah.
Back then, you weren't seeing games every 3 days. You get what I'm saying? So you had to wait until the next week
To
to
check.
check, unless you're in Champions League. Or you get what I'm saying? And it's not happening every week. So I'm not watching no football
Yeah, of course.
till we go back and win again. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
But my mood and my attitude, the way I was, like these sort of things would really get to me. And I know it's football and people say that, but like I don't think people understand that. You see, when you have something that's built in you, when you have something that's it feels like it's one of your main vices.
Of course.
Strip something, make something bad happen to that. And I think while we're on this topic as well, we're talking about yourself that maybe never got to the level that you wanted to get to. We've seen instances of people that have had success
Yeah.
and still take their life, unfortunately.
Of course.
Do you get what I'm saying? And they're at the top of their game, football-wise. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those ones where I always say mental health doesn't have any kind of bias. Like,
Oh, no.
it doesn't matter where you're at. Prem,
100%.
League One, National
Doesn't
League.
matter.
Doesn't matter. It can come at any point. Before we go into the last section, I want to just touch on, you used to go on holidays with your friends and you used to have that reflection piece before you're coming back.
Yeah.
And at first it was bantered on,
Yeah.
but obviously they probably didn't know
Nah, they
what was
didn't
going
know.
on. What was going on? So this is the reason why. How has that been now since they know? Like, how was that quite difficult to have that conversation with them in regards to like what you was actually doing, and how did they take that?
No, they were quite shocked, but they're very emotionally mature.
Yeah.
So they grasped it and just and they're kind of safety nets for me. They're there for me if I need them.
That's dope, man.
But since then, I've done a lot of soul searching, solo trips.
Yeah.
Just reflecting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But nah, yeah, like I always big up my friends anyway. Like I said, they know who they are.
Yeah.
But they were there for me when, you know, when it was low. Do you know what I mean? So
you're at a good place now.
I'll be honest, man. I said this to you off air. Like, right now, best place I've been in my adult life.
Yeah.
Relaxed, at peace. I think the key word is thankful as well.
Yeah.
I think, obviously, the football journey, that's what I wanted. I wanted to become a footballer, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm actually thankful for the journey I went on because it's kind of made me who I am.
Yeah.
If I went through the ranks, made it pro, was a footballer, I might not be as humble.
Yeah.
I might not be humble. I might be big time. and I might not have met the people that I've met. I might not have met you guys. Might have played against you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
on a more mature setting, I might not have met the people I've met, and it's made me who I am. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm actually thankful that it didn't happen.
Yeah. And that's why I want to bring it back to the positive, because this probably, for me, if I'm being real with you, it's probably been one of our most heaviest conversations that we've had. And but it's so beautiful because I look at where you're at now.
Yeah.
Because there's certain times where you're talking and I'm relating and I'm just thinking to myself, like, raw, like, you see, because like I could go into I could share a lot of the stuff that we have similar, but this ain't my story to tell. So this is not about me talking, but I'm listening to you, and deep down I'm hearing like myself in a lot of it. So it's deep because I'm hearing it from somebody else, and I'm like, Rob, we kind of had the same lens. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So like, I'm first time I'm meeting you, bro, but I'm flipping proud of you, bro.
Oh, wicked,
like,
man.
I'm
Nice
genuinely proud of you, bro. And
Solid.
like, I genuinely would love to connect, not just from this, like
Yeah,
outside of this. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
Because I
course.
feel like there's definitely more spaces
Definitely,
that we
man.
can definitely move into.
100%.
Yeah,
Especially as you've mentioned, you want to get into the football coaching in the new year and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
so
I'll
I've-
get back into that.
I've been putting that off for about. People keep asking me, "Oh, when do you get into coaching?" And I just thought I didn't make it. Well, who am I to coach someone? That was the ego side of me, sort of thing. But when I am at a team, I always encourage or give advice to young players.
Yeah.
So why not make it a thing? Let me give back. Let me give back that way. Do you know what I mean? So 2026, I want to get into football coaching. Like get a license and all of that. Obviously run the marathon.
Yep.
But I'm writing a book.
Lovely.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm glad
write.
that you mentioned, because I didn't want to. I was gonna push it
no,
out
no,
there, but you said something to me.
Yeah,
off
yeah,
air,
I
and
was like, should I-
yeah. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do
I've
it.
been saying that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm writing a book about the ups and downs of trying to make it in football
Yeah, that's top.
and
That's
what
top.
it does to the mindset.
Yeah.
I feel like this generation, I feel we don't read enough. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
true.
So
Definitely.
I thought that's something that a lot of people can relate to as well.
100%.
But with the book, I think I would do an audio book with it as well, because I want you to hear the pain though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want, because there's pain in
Of course.
the written. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to just living life and just enjoying, man. Do you know what I mean?
So we always end our podcast with a game.
Oh.
So yeah, so you're gonna have you'll play Smiles at the end of it. Look at Miles trying to run away already. But before we do that, we always ask our guests to basically give some advice. So the one thing that we always ask our guests is, to anybody listening, what advice would you give to somebody that's struggling?
Advice I would give to anyone that's struggling is open up. Obviously, it's easy to say, but really find out who your people are, and you'll be surprised at the reaction that you'll get, the response that you'll get. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. So if you're not comfortable talking to, people that are close, speak to someone that you may not think will judge you. So I'm talking like therapy, group sessions, or something like that. You know what? I've actually got a list. I got a list.
Let's go.
I I got a list of what I did to get out of it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
Let me just turn that on. Yeah, I actually shared it on
While you're
Instagram.
looking for it at the moment,
Just turning my phone on.
Okay, well, while you're looking for it, can I just ask, because you've mentioned twice now, and I didn't go back to it, but you said you'll be surprised in terms of the reaction from people. When you've opened up to certain people, have you seen reactions where you thought, okay, I've realised this is not my people's, or this is not people that I can really speak to, and kind of had to distance yourself, or has it all been positive? If you will?
Nah, it's been like, I know who to speak to. It wouldn't just be anyone random. But if it was that, maybe they're not emotionally available like that.
I'm so glad you said that.
They're not emotionally available like that.
So glad
so
you said that, yeah.
it would be selective who I would speak to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's been okay. Like, speaking to people. And I'm, like I said, I'm shocked at because some of the guys, girls that I've spoken to, we've never had. Like, I've got good friends, 20 plus years. Some of the conversations have been surface level.
Yeah.
Just surface level. We've got to know each other better now. Like, I feel like we're better friends now because we're having deeper chats.
Yeah.
Because I didn't allow it to go deeper because I didn't want it to, and vice versa. Yeah, I got the list here. So I wrote, the caption was, my list that helped me through my depression was exercise regularly.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people might be a bit nervous to go to the gym, but it helps. Yeah. Writing a journal.
Yeah.
So if you're not ready to speak to anyone, you can, write your own thoughts.
Yep.
Sticking to a routine.
Yep.
Yoga.
Yep.
Like breathing exercises. Decluttering your space. So making sure everything's clean around you, just so you have enough space to think and stuff like that.
Yep.
Solo holidays. I can't express enough how much that helped me. Sleeping. Having good hours.
Yeah.
Because when you get, 4 hours, 5 hours, you're gonna be a bit down anyway. You're down anyway, and now you can't sleep. Your diet.
Yeah.
I think that's my last one, because I don't know about you guys, but when you're eating stuff like McDonald's and stuff like that, you feel lethargic, slumped. You just feel slumped, you feel down, and just taking control of your life, like just making sure you enjoy it. We've only got one life, so just enjoy it, man. Yeah. Like I said, it's easy to say, but every day you wake up is a good day, man. So enjoy it as much as you can, and let the people that love you prove it.
Yeah.
And that's it, really. But just, if they can, open up, and that's it, really, I think.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, brother, for coming on, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's get to it. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a board.
Oh, I didn't know he was going straight into the game.
You're gonna give him a board.
Nice one.
I just don't want to
This
lose.
is Arsenal.
No. We're not gonna do that again. We're not gonna do that. Right. So I've got a few questions for you. Football quiz trivia.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I watched Premiership years, by the way.
Right, there's going to be 5 questions. Yeah, 5 questions. And, let me turn this round just so no one's
You think I'm gonna cheat?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, this don't work,
Oh, does it not? No, open.
Childish. Childish.
Childish.
Yo.
Right, okay, cool. Right. Let's start with... I'm going to do true or false questions. Yeah? Okay, cool. Number 1. It took Cristiano Ronaldo 27 games to score his first Champions League goal. True or false?
Sporting Lisbon, Man United.
27 games to score his first Champions League goal.
I'm saying false. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games.
Trying mind games there.
What? I'm not.
27.
That's a lot of games. That's
Nah, but you weren't a goal scorer like that at the beginning.
one goal.
Next question.
Oh, raw, it's like that.
The phrase "park the bus" arose when Jose Mourinho was forced to park the team bus after the bus driver fell ill. True or false?
No, that's false.
Is he allowed to do this?
I don't know why he's saying that out loud, but
That's mad.
next one.
You say mind games.
Sir Alex Ferguson managed the Scotland national team. True or false?
That's true.
Yeah, now I see. Now I see. Hold on.
Mind games.
Frank Lampard has scored more Premier League goals than Thierry Henry, Robbie Fowler, and Michael Owen.
What, put together?
No, not put
Or
together.
separate?
Yeah, separate.
Robbie, how much? Who is it? Lampard.
Frank
that's
Lampard
not-
has scored more Premier League goals than Thierry Henry, Robbie Fowler, and Michael Owen.
I don't think that.
The bus.
This can't be all. This. I've never got something wrong here.
David Beckham took ballet lessons during his time at Manchester United in order to improve his agility.
This is crazy. If this is, it can't be all this. There's something.
Hold on.
I've got something wrong.
Hold on. Ballet lessons. Victoria Beckham would have.
Right, cool.
That would have been a thing.
Right, let's swap over. Let's swap over, please.
Hold on. Number one. Number one,
Ah!
Okay.
Ah! If this is true, if this is true,
I think the Ronaldo one is got me. Because he didn't score like that. He was just, the spaghetti hair
The
and all
first one. It took Cristiano Ronaldo 27 games to score his first Champions League goal. That is the truth.
Oh!
that. That's poor, man.
I didn't think it'd take him that long.
That's poor.
The phrase "park the bus" arose when Jose Mourinho was forced to pass the Chelsea team bus after the bus driver fell ill. That is false.
Yep.
Okay.
Sir Alex Ferguson managed the Scottish national team. That is true.
What?
When?
Yeah.
Doesn't say the year there, but
No,
it does say it
no,
on
I
there.
need-
I'll get it.
Scottish
Hold on.
national team.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think he did that.
Wow, 1 second.
Scottish national team. I know Aberdeen.
Ferguson took over as caretaker manager of Scotland for the 1986 World Cup finals following the
That's
tragic death of
crazy.
Jock Stein.
I would've never
Rest in
got
peace,
that.
man. That's poor.
Next one. Frank Lampard has scored more goals than Premier League goals than Thierry Henry, Robbie Fowler, and Michael Owen.
Definitely false.
And that is true.
What?
He hasn't scored more goals than Henry.
Premier League goals.
He hasn't.
Premier League goals.
How much?
Premier League.
How much? I
Nope.
just want to know how much.
Nope. Like
Henry-
1-7s.
I want to know. This.
Nah, Henry's.
I thought Henry was like.
Because
one
Salah
of
just beat him the other day.
I don't know, but I know that I don't think I didn't think Lampard did.
Frank Lampard has scored 177 Premier League goals. Let me get the rest of the players. Okay, 1 second. Thierry Henry.
I'm sure he's
Premier.
got 177.
Premier League goals.
Because Salah just beat him.
This is good to have the 175 of them came in the Premier League.
Lampard might be the good.
177.
What number was that? 3? Or
That
4?
was number 4.
Jesus.
What?
And then
got
the
more than
last
Henry.
question. David Beckham took ballet lessons during his time at Manchester United to improve his agility. That is false.
Yeah.
So what did you not get?
Tiebreaker. You got one right. You got one right.
You got. Wait, what?
How?
I got one right.
Yeah.
What did I put? What did I put for the last one?
You said false.
Oh, yeah, you got two.
Oh, two right. Two right.
Yeah, I was
two
gonna
right.
say we got the same, innit?
Yeah, two. The same.
Yeah, you got two.
So
Okay,
2-2.
cool. 2-2. All right.
Well,
Okay, so
tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker question. All right, cool.
Lampard's got. Okay.
Who am I?
Oh, that's good.
All right. I've worn numbers, and it's going to be first person to answer this. Yeah?
this is-
yeah, so yeah. So I just need you to say your name. Yeah? Who am I? Right. I've worn numbers 7, 17, 28, and 9 in my career, playing my football across England, Spain, Italy, and Portugal.
Say the numbers again.
I've worn numbers. You better shout your name out if you know who it is.
No, but can you write the numbers?
Yeah, you can. 7, 17, 28, 9 in my playing career, playing for my football across England, Spain, Italy, and Portugal.
This is crazy.
Top level, yeah?
Pardon?
Top level. 9.
5,
That's what I'm saying.
4,
7 and 9.
17.
3, 2,
7, 28.
1.
Ronaldo.
I was thinking that as well.
Yeah.
28.
Hey!
Yeah.
Number 28.
Hey,
That's
hey.
cold though.
Do you know why? 9, he was Real Madrid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Okay.
All right, fair play, man.
I like it.
Yo.
Yes, people. Tash, once again, thank you for coming on to the
wicked, man.
show, man. Thank you again for, like I say, just giving the people that are going to be listening some insight in terms of what you've been through, how they can get out of it, which is the reason why we wanted this podcast to be like that. So once again, people, you know that if you are struggling and you are needing some support or anything like that, feel free to look at our how many W's did I just do there? www, that's free, isn't it? Yeah. www.thesetpiecepodcast.com. We've got a mental health section over there. Also, if you are interested in being a guest or you wanted to support or looking at how you can help us to make more of an impact, send us an email on info@thesetpiecepodcast.com. But once again, people, man, like, there are people out there that love you. There are people out there that care for you. And I always say this, that, and Tash hit it home beautifully when he said that there are people out there that are not able to speak to people and they're able to read a note. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that have gone through that. But what we want to say is that I promise you, we would rather hear about what you're going through 1,000 times rather than attend your funeral once. So please feel like you can speak to anybody. My name's Kerry Phillips.
My name's Miles Weston.
And this is the Set Piece Podcast.
If you've been affected by anything discussed in this episode, we encourage you to seek support. Visit our mental health resources page at www.thesetpiecepodcast.com for help, guidance, and more information. Because when it comes to mental health, every mind deserves extra time.